क्लैट एक बहुत ही बड़ा नेशनल लेवल का एग्जाम है. आफ्टर यू राइट क्लैट आपका सिलेक्शन नेशनल लॉ यूनिवर्सिटीज में होता है. बट क्लैट जब से स्टार्ट हुआ है, विच इज द ईयर 2008, it has always been in controversy. Why? Because there have been either controversial questions in the question paper or controversial answers in the question paper and in the final answer key, or operational issues during the exam. So एक national level exam जो कि साल में एक बार कंडक्ट किया जाता है, most of the aspirants expect कि answers at least uncomplicated and without any dubiousness home. Let's look at the 5 most controversial questions that came in this year's Clat 2024 English language and logical reasoning section. So in English language, I'm going to use symbol O and set C of the question paper. You can find the symbol O and set C of the question paper with its answer key in the link in bio. So the first question that is most controversial is question number 4, which is from English language, where the question asks about the meaning of a description which is not given in the passage. The question specifically asks about the protagonist's description of the nestling screams as shrill and maddening shows that. While the student is attempting the question paper, students have confessed कि उन्होंने 3 से 4 बार passage पढ़ा ये line ढूंढने के लिए. Now a student doesn't realize while giving the question paper कि ये line missing ही होगी. So they kept reading and rereading and investing time in it. Eventually they gave up. Some of them marked an answer and came. The provisional answer key gave the answer as C. However, later on in the final answer key, the answer was withdrawn. But for the withdrawn answer, no compensation for time wastage is allotted to any candidate. So yes, the good news is the question was withdrawn because this was not present in the passage anywhere. But what about the time wastage? Now we come to logical reasoning, where the other 4 questions are there which are highly ambiguous. As I mentioned, I am using symbol O and set C of the question paper. You can find the question paper and the answer key in the link in bio. So the very first set in symbol O and set C was on decision making, where a few problems were lined up as to why a company is undergoing distress, and the issues given were that there is a production system which is introduced. It requires a specialized workforce. The workforce has reported lack of motivation. Of course, companies, competitors have adopted similar automation techniques, and the customer complaints regarding quality have increased. Now, when you are giving these 4 points to consider, the very first question says, what is the root cause? Now, most logically, the root cause should be that a new production system has been introduced, और workforce को उसके बारे में शायद पता नहीं है because it requires specialized workforce. So both the options, one option A which says that it is a new production system that is the root cause, and option B which says workforce is not motivated have been given in the answers. Let's assume कि हम दोनों में से कोई भी stance ले सकते हैं, and we can justify both the stances कि workforce motivated नहीं है वो root cause है या new production system root cause है. But अगर आप एक को उठाते हैं तो दूसरे को आपको completely ignore करना पड़ा है अपने आंसर में. So both the options were present, and it is highly debatable कि आप किसको उठाएंगे. Logic says that you are going to pick up the new production system because clearly mentioned that it requires a specialized workforce. तो शायद ये भी हो सकता है क्योंकि current workforce has no way to operate it, there is a lack of motivation. But having said that, इसमें से कोई भी आंसर इसमें हो सकता है. Next, the most controversial question is in the same set, question number 89. After asking the root cause, question 89 says, how will you solve the problem? In a way, solution. Naturally, जिसने new production system को उठाया है as a root cause, they will choose the answer as option A, that you will hire specialized workforce, versus जिसने lack of motivation को answer उठाया है, they will pick up answer B which says implement a motivation program for the workforce. Question 86, 87 and other questions are using the introduction of the new production system as their primary reason in order to answer those questions. खाली question 81 और 89 में 85 और 89 में stance motivation पे आ गया है. So very dubious set for a national level exam. The next question is question 95, which is based on words that remain an enigma passage. In question 95, the question says spelling the surrounding darkness. अगर हम इन words पे भी जाएं, the correct answer over here should be that words are helping one escape reality because they are momentarily dispelling. Momentarily dispelling means आगे से दुख को हटा रहे. However, the answer given is that words help in understanding reality. So is understanding reality a momentary phenomenon? No, it should not be a momentary phenomenon. Dispelling reality, removing and helping you escape reality is a momentary phenomenon because again you will come back into reality. So this question to this date I feel should not have A as the answer. The next question that is a problem is question number 101, which is based on the coaching industry passage. In this question, the role of online platforms has been asked. And the answer is directly picked from the last two lines. Online platforms now offer preparation opportunities from the comfort of one's home. And there is a new era of accessibility has been used to the student irrespective of caste or creed. However, it says that it is encouraging the student to prepare. So encouragement nowhere is warranted here. It is only providing a platform which may be inaccessible to some students, A, because coaching is not in the area where they live, versus issues regarding their class, caste or creed, working away from home. So encouragement as a word which is given in option B does not seem like a good answer for such a question. Again, as I said, questions can be less ambiguous. Questions should have clear-cut answers which can be justified. There should not be questions asked जिनके ऐसे दो options हो कि दोनों ही explain कर दिए जाए. So अगर proper sound fundamentals पे questions पूछे जाएंगे, actual reasoning को use कराया जाएगा, then this question paper can go a long way. So tell me how you felt. Let me know how you felt about the discussion of these controversial questions in English language and logical reasoning.